So a big moment for Kevin Trapp, who's had to sit and watch Gigi Buffon grabbing all the acclaim since he signed for Paris Saint-Germain. Trapp gets his chance to stake a claim. Senior men like Kurzawa, Verratti and Di Maria are involved to give a steer to the young players on this tour. Timothy Weah made a little bit of headway against Bayern Munich, the young striker, but not selected here. Tuchel speaking that there's a certain amount of wariness in some of the players already. As for Atletico, Antonio Dan, the new goalkeeper signed from Real Betis, was the star of the shootout win against Arsenal. 3 youngsters in the back 4. Rodrigo Hernandez, another new signing, gets another chance in the centre of midfield, and it's Gamero and Vieto up front. Simeone keen to blood as many of these youngsters with game time as possible. Montero, the youngest of the pack here, at 19 years of age. Mohamed Taki Al-Jafri takes charge. And here comes the countdown in the National Stadium. PSG get us underway against Atletico Madrid in the International Champions Cup 2000 Betis. Di Maria's taking it. Adan not fooled by that. One of the things Atletico, Mark, have done so well in the transfer market is they've got themselves a top player in every position. Kept going, very strong over the ball. Good piece of work by Trapp.
Extra pieces that'll allow them to get to the latter stages of the Champions League.
Yes, and maybe just to characterise that a bit more, I think the other question is going to be, if he actually does want to play with 3 centre-backs, he's got to persuade these big-name players that it's the right way to go. Other names. Doesn't play much in the first team. Moving well again, Gamero. They've caught Rimane out here. Kevin Gamero has been denied once by Trapp. Beats himself there, lifts it over the crossbar. To this roll between 2 tall stoppers. Little Lassane Diarra. Di Maria, he loves to volley them, and even that's not working out at the moment than he was the other day. Tuchel finding out things about his new players all the time, of course. Di Maria. Rabiot. Or Celso.
So hard to make the real breakthrough in the Champions League.
Here's Kevin Rimane. Dagba outside him. Needs a good cross. That was a good cross, and Nkunku missed it. Might have been an arm, but it's gone in anyway, and Paris Saint-Germain pressure pays off. Nkunku turned it in.
Yeah, poacher's instinct here from Nkunku. Didn't wait around. Slotted it home, and first time really that Atletico have been a bit sloppy in defence. Just reacted quickest, adding to the goal he got against Arsenal.
Maria, he spent a season at Mallorca as well, and it was 2 and 3 suspensions per year. He has actually got a grip on that side of it, in fairness. Just the 6 yellows last season. Hernandez still off the line. There's a brilliant stop with Trapp. We are. Rodrigo Hernandez here. He got away from Diarra. Vieto, he should score, simple as.
It wasn't the best of cutbacks.
Trapp has a man on both posts here. Well struck, and that's sharp from Weah from a long way out. Weah on his right foot, not as good as that left-footed strike a moment ago, and that is it in the first half here in the National Stadium in Singapore. It's as hard fought as we've come to expect in the International Champions Cup. París Saint-Germain just about made it. So 10 changes already. Now Postolachi will be coming on. Here's one for Anna. Kept going. Vieto got the call, and it's fizzed back across the face. Goal, bit unlucky. Joaquin took it upon himself.
Experience now. There's a big difference between the sides with all those changes that PSG made.
Taken by Correa, outswinger. Over the top goes. Possibilities again here for Atletico. Correa just run off it. Postolachi got a little touch on it. One to chase anyway. And waited too long. It's gone wide, but is it a penalty or not? Timothy Weah is so very, very quick. I think this should be a penalty if it doesn't go in the net.
That's an awkward one for the keeper. I think probably, yeah.
I think it has to be. He gets a touch to it, number one. He is taken out by the goalkeeper, number two, of covering by Rodrigo Hernandez. Now to Gamero. Correa. Good for him as well. Gamero, and it's straight at Trapp. Better from Simeone men. Zagre's made a burst on the outside, it goes to the right instead. It's a great ball, it's a very sharp stop, that by Adan. What a good hit by Weah. Vieto. Set back by Adli.
Mentioning Adli, the number 27, recently signed his first professional contract with París Saint-Germain. There was a lot of talk in the papers that he'd leave PSG for Arsenal. Good sign that he's staying with the French champions.
Correa, Juan Fran, great pull back, and it's gone wide. The bigger miss really was by Joaquin Munoz right in front of goal. And Vieto, like Gamero, his luck is firmly out today. Vieto and Gamero, and perhaps that's being it mildly. This young PSG side are starting to counter-attack very threateningly. Look at this. Down with another sharp save, and he might have another to make. Montero, the second side of it. With the scrutiny the club is on financially, in terms of the regulations. But they're savvy business people. They know they can't keep on spending 100 million on a player every year. Oh, what a hit that is, and it clipped the top of the crossbar. Arsenal have had 2-3 in this tournament this year, and no doubt at all, I think, París Saint-Germain can say the same thing. Adli, who looks tidy as well, and they want a corner. I think
Tuchel will give some of these guys a lot more game time than they would have got perhaps under Emery.
Forward by Bernede to Adli. All the bits and pieces are working nicely here for Thomas Tuchel. Zagre's cross was a beauty, and Postolachi had a bit more time then to adjust.
Chance at Lille. Stuttgart took a chance on him. And promotion.
Here goes Weah again, that might be costly. Diaby! Fantastic! Write the name down for the future. París Saint-Germain lead 2-0. And Weah and Diaby have carved Atletico apart. Moussa Diaby.
Yeah, what a performance this has been, and he's not done yet. Got the goal he deserves, and it was a cracking finish as well. putting the pressure on, forcing the mistake. Weah, the first time ball, just 2 touches later, it was right in the corner. Diaby only turned 19 earlier this month. He looks ready.
He cracked one against Adan's crossbar. Adan didn't see that one, and I don't think he saw this one either. Trapp's not getting to it. Very lucky first time. It's a brilliant stop second time. Mollejo turned it in at the 3rd time of asking. It's been that kind of day for Atletico, but eventually the ball goes in the net. Trapp made all his own problems then.
Probably on balance, a deserved goal for Atletico in terms of the game as a whole, but one that certainly could have been avoided from PSG's point of view. Trapp in no man's land. Well, he's the senior keeper, he's the captain for this second half. He's got to lead by example, and Atletico punish him.
Taken by Weah again. Great ball, and Mollejo was going for that one as well. You know, right across the footballing world, Mark, it's a new order, isn't it, in that respect? It's a different art being the coach now.
You look at Tuchel, you look at Domenico Tedesco at Schalke.
Sano kept going. Right at Trapp, and a bit fortunate PSG. Here he goes again. He's Colombian, actually. Was well organised. That's his ball down the side. Now he's got to make more of it this time. Gracias. And it's gone in. It's 2-2. Own goal. París Saint-Germain completed in their own downfall.
Yeah, it's Antoine Bernède, this unfortunate man who's turned it beyond Kevin Trapp, and look at Simeone, delighted with the comeback from his team. We're down and out, PSG all over them, but as ever with Atletico, they never say die. Again, you could maybe see that Trapp was on the move a little bit too early there. Wasn't a great cross, came off the elbow of Bernede. And Atletico missed a lot of chances in this game, but they're back on level terms. What a second half it's been. Can't take your eyes off it.
Adli. Croissant goes for it. Adli again, how good has he been as well? Postolachi should be first onto this. There's another good set by Zan, the left back. They're coming at them for all sides. Weah! Where France have really tightened up in the last 7 or 8 years, in my view as well, is that France, here's Postolachi, he's turned into space, he hits it, oh, what a way to win it! Virgilio Postolachi. For sheer exuberance, they deserve it.
Well, look at the celebrations as well. Don't tell me these pre-season friendlies don't mean anything. Those PSG supporters are happy. The players went wild after this one. Lovely turn on the edge of the area, and what a finish. Just when you were thinking, is he just a big man? Is he a threat in the air? Well, what an answer.
Get a free kick. They've got to use it quickly. They've run out of time. He didn't give them the opportunity. Postolachi has won it for Paris Saint-Germain. What a magnificent game of football that was. Absolute privilege. Atletico and their young players cannot believe it. They thought they'd done enough to earn the penalty shootout, but there was simply no stopping the next wave for Tuchel. Mollejo, one of the faces